In Mesquite ISD, connections are everything. Student-teacher connections for learning and encouragement. Student-to-student connections for friendships and belonging. Student-campus connections for extracurriculars and school spirit. And parent-campus connections for family engagement and support. We know that with strong connections, students not only succeed, they thrive. Mesquite ISD believes that one of the best ways to help students and families build strong connections is through a sense of continuity and community. That's why the district is proposing to create true feeder patterns, giving every student the experience of joining a single high school culture from the day they enter the school system. What do we mean by feeder patterns? Feeder patterns are the series of schools students attend from elementary school all the way through high school. Until now, Mesquite ISD feeder patterns were primarily determined by campus capacity. The district balanced student numbers between campuses by moving boundary lines or carving out certain neighborhoods from a feeder pattern to avoid overcrowding. As a result, students attending the same elementary school might go on to attend two different middle schools, or the same could happen to students as they move on to high school. True feeder patterns give students the ability to advance to the same middle school and high school with their elementary classmates. Going forward, even your youngest students and their families will begin school knowing exactly what high school community they belong to. In effect, we'll be creating the community feeling of a single high school experience for every family, even though our district has 5 traditional schools today. The proposed plan also allows the district to ensure the most efficient use of its facility space and balance the size of its middle schools across the district. Because of changes at the middle school level, our elementary campuses will be able to serve more pre-kindergarten students, broadening the opportunities at this critical age. As we go through the changes that are planned for the 2018-19 school year, here are a few things that will not change. High school students in 9th grade through 11th will stay at the high school they currently attend through their high school years. The current boundaries for all elementary schools will remain the same. In other words, no elementary students will change elementary schools as part of this proposed plan. Mesquite ISD is also realigning its middle schools so that every middle school serves grades 6 through 8. After this year, no elementary schools will include 6th grade. As a 3-year experience, middle school students will have a stronger connection to their school, easing the transition from elementary to middle school and middle school to high school. 6th graders will benefit from this change by having earlier access to fine arts and pre-athletic programs. If you live in the attendance zone for one of the following elementary schools, the proposed feeder pattern changes will not affect you. Your students will continue to follow their current path for elementary, middle, or high school. So what changes can you expect for the next year? Let's look at which elementary and middle schools will feed into each of our 5 high schools beginning with the 2018-19 school year. Current middle school students will experience the biggest changes as a result of Mesquite ISD's move to true feeder patterns. Some middle school students who are currently in the 6th and 7th grade will attend a different middle school next year. Several program adjustments are planned to ease the transition for these students. A small number of 8th grade students will be assigned to a different high school next year than the one they plan to attend. If these students would prefer to enroll at the high school they were originally planning to attend, they may apply for a transfer to that school. However, bus transportation will not be provided for them. More information about the transfer process will come out this spring. Let's look at an example. This is Paul. Paul lives within the Gentry attendance zone and is currently in 8th grade at Agnew Middle School. He is planning to attend Mesquite High School as a freshman next year. However, under the true feeder alignment, Paul should now go to Horn High School. But if Paul would like to continue on to Mesquite High instead of Horn, he could be allowed to transfer to Mesquite High in 9th grade. This special transfer allowance will be granted to only this year's 8th graders who are facing a move to a different high school next year. And remember, transfer students must provide their own transportation under this option. Watch for more information about transfers in the spring. We realize this is a lot of change happening at one time. That's why on Monday, September 18th, Mesquite ISD will host an opportunity for parents and students to learn about the proposed true feeder patterns during a district-wide community meeting. You are invited to attend and meet the middle school and high school principals of the schools your students will attend next year. We will also answer any questions or listen to or hear any concerns you may have. Mesquite ISD is committed to making the transition to true feeder patterns as smooth as possible for our students and families. Our district website has complete information about all the changes for next year, and we will continue to post answers to questions we receive over the next few weeks. The Board of Trustees will take action on the proposed plan during its regular meeting on October 16th. Looking ahead, the district is excited about the opportunities the proposed plan holds for each of our school communities.